The US President Joe Biden was mocked online after he mumbled and bumbled during a speech on Tuesday, which was a debate, the American presidential debate. And the X space got heated. Oh, yes. And thereafter, he made this comment.
Me out, I'm not leaving. That was his quote. But the pressure is ramping up. There are now two elected Democrats in Congress who have openly said that he should stand aside, and there are dozens more ready to come out and say that publicly if over the next few days he can't reassure people that he is up to the job. There's
House of Democrats have also expressed their fears on the same and concerns about the debate fallout.
They say there's a clear split in the House Democratic caucus. Those who seem to have a close relationship with President Biden want to stay the course. Others are all too ready to back Vice President Harris as the nominee. Quote, polling of House members is cratering, this House Democrat says about the congressional races they're all running. They're all running for re-election, of course. Quote, we are all outperforming the president, but that's not sustainable, unquote. A second House Democrat that I spoke with told me that they had to leave the room just a few minutes into the debate Thursday night during Biden's, quote, we finally beat Medicare, unquote, answer. They had to leave the room because their blood pressure went through the roof, they said. House Democrat 2 then sat in the kitchen drinking for the rest of the debate. This was the first time this Democrat thought, wow, not only could Biden lose, I could too. Quote, every American knows what a confused older person looks like, this member of Congress told me. They went on to say, that was a massive signal that he wasn't able to handle a future term. They also told me, quote, I do not subscribe to the people who immediately were like, he should go, he should go, he should go. Nor do I subscribe to those who said, we need to support Joe Biden at all costs. That's what we have to do. I'm a logical person. Defeating Donald Trump is the only mission that counts, unquote. The member tells me that they don't want to make a knee-jerk reaction. They're waiting for more comprehensive, deeper polling data next week to see on whether Biden has any chance of winning in November and on which alternatives might be the strongest. This Democrat engages with Biden pretty regularly and says the debate performance, quote, was more of an anomaly, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't get better. The chances of those things happening more frequently are going up, and it's not going down. The third House Democrat with whom we spoke told me they had believed wrongly what the campaign and White House had been saying about Biden's health, all the assurances. Now they tell me, quote, I just want to beat Trump, and I don't think Biden can do that. No one has laid out a path to me. Barring that, we have to consider what we do. It's almost impossible to see anyone coming back from this, House Democrat number 3 told me, because this is something everybody understands. And as one person said to me, it goes slowly and then it goes quickly. When this House Democrat pushed campaign staffers that they had not been honest to Democrats, they were rebuffed. But this member of Congress told me, quote, sometimes when you're with someone every day who's declining, you don't see as clearly. You see what you want to see. Now, look, obviously, these are just the opinions of 3 Democratic lawmakers out of thousands. We know that President Biden has recently reached out to House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries and Senator Chris Coons, his campaign co-chair, and there are still many Democrats who support Biden, including Democratic Congresswoman Debbie Dingell, who said today on CNN that Biden, quote, has the stamina and can do the job. The White House also said today that the president is, quote, absolutely not thinking about stepping down. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said that President Biden is, quote, as sharp as ever, unquote. As sharp as ever, she said. She said that. But there is no doubt that conversations are going on amongst members of the Democratic Party, top members, about whether he is fit to serve another 4 years.